Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the items that I got for Christmas. I just want to start off by saying, just like last year, I'm not showing you guys to brag. I'm just showing what I got. So yeah. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get into it. I have really been wanting curtains for my beauty room. Not necessarily for this window here, but for this big window that you guys can't see. I do use the natural light to film, but because this is kind of like my room, like my beauty room, and I guess you could say like office area, I just need curtains here, and I have needed curtains here just because, like, you know, like when I get off of work and stuff and I want to come home and change, I want to be able to change in here because my clothes are in here and things like that, and I can't do that because this window is gigantic. I don't have a curtain. Sorry if you hear that squeaky noise. It's my chair. This is the squeakiest chair ever. Anyway, my husband got me some Betsy Johnson curtains, and I actually picked these out. I picked a lot of this stuff out for my husband. A lot of times, like, what we do is, like, we'll go shopping somewhere and, like, I'll just throw, like, a bunch of stuff in the cart that I really like or, like, want, and he will pick out a few things and get me those things for Christmas. And this was one of them. And actually, I was just going to buy these because they were only $12.99, and when I left him with my cart, I completely forgot. So this whole time I've been thinking, oh my gosh, I really hope he got those curtains, oh my gosh. And I kind of had a feeling that he did because we were kind of joking about it. But anyway, so that is what they look like, which I'm going to show you the actual curtains here in a minute. But yeah, they are by Betsy Johnson. They were originally $24.99, and we got them on sale for $12.99. And this is what they look like. I wanted something light that would still let light in, but not too much, yet be covered so that I can change in my room. So they just look like that, and they are sparkly. I'm not sure if that's coming off on camera, but they're just really so pretty. I love them. I saw them, I fell in love, and I think he knew that, and that's why he got these for me. So I am so excited to have those. And I think he knew that that those were just perfect because I love Betsy Johnson. I wanted those colors. They were $12.99. I mean, it was just like it was meant to be. And we got those at Burlington. So for the past probably 4 or 5 years, my husband has tried very hard to get me the Kat Von D eyeshadow palette, the holiday palette. And we have failed every year. And it was in stock the day that he went to order it this year, and later on in the day when he actually went to place the order, that evening it was sold out. And then I wanted those Stila, I think they're Magnificent Metal, like the cream eyeshadows, and they had that set of 6 for $45. Wanted them so bad. I even told him, I said, if it comes down to that or the palette, I want those before I want the palette. And same thing. They sold out that day. So then I got to looking. I went like on every page on the Sephora page looking for something that he could get me. And my favorite liquid eyeliner ever is the one by Ciate London, and it's called Fierce Flicks. Well, it's like, I think it's like $20 or $22. And I didn't really want him to just get me that because, I mean, that's more like something that I needed, not something that would be fun to open, you know. So, anyway, so then I found this. And I don't know if you guys know who Chloe Morello is, but she's another YouTuber. And I actually never have really watched her until I heard about this set. And I just went and watched her to watch her review of it because she actually came up with this with Ciate London, and it's a palette, a liquid lipstick, eyeliner, and a mascara. And this was originally $50, but it was on sale for $37, and I just thought, you know what? If you're going to spend like over $20 on just the eyeliner, you might as well just buy the whole set. So it comes out of the box looking like this. So you've got your lippy here, which is 100% a shade that she came up with. This is not a Ciate London shade that she picked. She actually came up with this color. This is a mascara over here, and then the eyeliner, which is my favorite ever. Then the shade of the lipstick she put in here actually is called Sydney. I believe she's from Australia, so that I'm kind of assuming that's why she called it that. But it's a liquid velvet, so it's not quite so drying on the lips. So there is that. So pretty. Can't wait to wear it. Okay, so let's open the palette up, and I will show you that. Now, I mean, this isn't like a palette that I wanted so bad, you know, but I actually really like it, and I think I will get really good use out of it. It's called the Chloe Morello's Pretty Fun and Fearless Volume 2. So she actually did this last year as well. However, this one is all new shades. Last year it was like she just took a bunch of Ciate shades, threw them in there. This one, though, she actually made. These are her shades that she came up with. So you do have a nice mirror there, which is cool. And then you get all of these shades, and I think it's really pretty. I am super excited for like these 3 shades here. Oh, well, we could just say that whole row, honestly. This will be a really good transition shade. The greens are phenomenal. I love green eyeshadow, obviously. That's what I have on today. Not these, but, you know. There is a rose gold and a coffee shade. And I did swatch these, just like when I opened it. Just to see like what they would look like. But, and there's a really good white shade. But yeah, let me swatch a few of these for you. Let's swatch Renegade, Morello Cherry. Let's swatch the Rose Gold. And let's do a green. Alright, so it doesn't look like the green swatches very well. However, I have watched videos with the green and it comes out pretty well. But these 3, I think, swatched really, really, really well. So I think that it will pretty well. The green, not so much. But also, it's not like I have any primer or anything on. And you guys know, in palettes perform better than others. And sometimes you need to get them wet, or, you know, use your finger to apply them, etc., etc. So yeah, and with that, just to get the total up, because I actually had given him my $20 off 50 VIB reward. So to get the total up to $50, I got these 2 Sephora brand eyeshadows, and I got these because I just want to put them in my Tarte little like Z palette thing, because these are definitely shades that I would like lean towards. So I just thought it would be good to put these in there for so that when we like travel and stuff, I can kind of like just take that palette and not have to take a whole bunch of different palettes. So the shades are Fingers Crossed, which is number 278, and that is the green one. The other one is called Speed Dating, which is number 264, which is that purpley shade. And these swatch really good. So yeah, there is the green and there is the purpley shade. Beautiful, beautiful colors. I'm really impressed with the Sephora brand because I had some points and I kind of already knew what I was getting, so we like ordered it together. But I redeemed 100 points for this, and this is Philosophy, A Glimmer of Grace, like a perfume duo. Get Pure Grace and Amazing Grace, which I actually have the full size of Pure Grace, but I actually got this because I thought that I could give one away and keep the other one. So yeah, there are those. And that was just, or you know what, maybe we bought this. I think maybe we bought this. I think it might have been like $5. Something like that. I can't remember. Okay, then in my stocking, we have a music store here, and it's called Sgt. Pepper's, which is a Beatles album. And they have a whole bunch of Beatles stuff, which I have a Beatles wall in my living room. If you have not seen, there is a picture on Instagram. A lot of this stuff was my dad's, and then when he passed away, I kind of added to it and all that, which that Rolling Stone picture back there was his also. And then I have another one hanging over here that was also his. But yeah, anyway, so my husband got me this mouse pad, which I actually told him a long time ago that I wanted this. But yeah, I just love this. I am so excited to put this on my computer desk and use it with my computer. So yes, love that. And then he also, at that same store, he found this Tom Petty CD. It's called Full Moon Fever. And so he went ahead and grabbed this and put this in my stocking as well. Big Tom Petty fan, always have been. I've had his Greatest Hits CD since I was probably like 6 or 7 years old. I still have it. I still listen to it. One of my faves. So yeah, and it was pretty sad to me when he died. And also I should do a video on how my husband and I met, because we actually met online. But I found him, like I wrote him first, and so the song You Got Lucky Babe, When I Found You, like I used to sing to him all the time because I found him. So there's kind of a little story there. Then he also got me this in my stocking, which is a guitar air freshener, which, I mean, if you guys can't tell, I am a huge music person. I love music, all kinds of music. I should just do like a music tag or something and talk to you guys about it. Oh, and then this actually came with the Sephora order as well. This I did redeem for because I've heard such good things. I wanted to smell it, and I'll tell you what, smells amazing. Love it. See, and then he also got me, well, okay, I don't know, as you guys know, we live in Colorado. It's very, very dry here, and I have actually always had super, super dry skin. And I also have psoriasis, and I have psoriasis on my leg. That's pretty much the only place I have it nowadays. When I did hair, I had it all over my hands, and it was like really, really bad. Like, I mean, I would have band-aids all the way up my finger, and then I would have to constantly be replacing them because, you know, doing hair, you're constantly washing your hands, or you have your hands in water washing someone's hair, and so that was miserable. But since I stopped doing hair, my hands are completely fine. They just get dry in the wintertime. So anyway, I actually found this for $10, and I told him that I wanted it because this stuff is just about the only stuff that will work for me. I love it. I put it on my psoriasis. I put it on my hand. There is a lip one, which my lips never get dry. I know that's weird, but it's because I use Carmex constantly. So I think I'm going to let my husband have that, but then I'm going to be using this, which of course if he wants to use it, he can use it, but yes. So then he also got me, which I picked this out as well. He got me this little tray here, which, hi, you can see me filming. Yeah, I've been wanting this, which I wanted two, so I think I'm going to pick up another one because I want a round one as well. But I wanted something like this to put like my perfumes and stuff on that I wear like daily. And it is scratched here. We noticed after we had already bought it, but I was just like, you know what, I don't even really care because I'm going to have stuff on there. It's going to be covered. And he got that at Burlington, and it does have lipsticks on it. I don't know if you saw that, so right up my alley. Perfect for your girl here. So okay, so I saw this when we were at Burlington, and I was throwing stuff in the cart for him to get me for Christmas. You know how we do, how I told you earlier. I had to have this. There was no way that I was not going to have this because it's exactly, just exactly what I would want. It says, "Fashions fade, style is eternal" by Yves Saint Laurent. I just love this. I thought it was perfect for me. And yeah, so exciting. So I love that. Okay, so speaking of wall hangings, I got this from my mother-in-law, which is super cute. And it says, "Makeup is my art." And I don't know if she made it or if she had it made or what, but I love this. I absolutely love the frame. So yeah, I will be hanging that up as well. And I just love it because, you know, I do love fashion and I do love makeup, so it's like those both kind of go, you know, with me. And then my husband got me one more thing. I forgot to share. Okay, and then I picked this out also. My husband got me this necklace, which, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love it. So it's one of those really long necklaces, which I love. And then it's super sparkly and dangly. And I just love dangly necklaces. They are my favorite. And I just think that this is absolutely beautiful. It is rose gold, and then it has some fake little diamonds on the tassels. So yeah, so pretty. Okay, and then my mother-in-law got me this, which I picked this out when she was here visiting. Which you guys have seen my purple one. This is the exact same, only it is black and the design is a little bit different. But I just love thin hoodies like this, and it does have a hood. And yeah, just a size 2X from the store called Brownfields, which they close in the winter time, so they are not open right now. But I just thought I loved the colors in this, and that it looks like mountains, and yeah, I think it's so pretty because it looks like, oh my gosh, I just realized, it looks like mountains down here and up here kind of, so that's cool. And then she also, you guys know I'm like a huge fan of I Love Lucy. And my mother-in-law got me this, which I don't think I'm going to hang it up here because we're definitely not going to be living here forever. Unless I can find like a piece of wood to put this on, and then I'll hang it up just because then I can take it wherever. But it just says, "Love yourself first and everything else falls into line," which I think is adorable. So yeah, I used to have one of these that I really loved that my husband had gotten me, and it said, "Once in his life, every man is entitled to fall madly in love with a gorgeous redhead," which I am actually a natural redhead. I will insert a picture if I can. But then we moved and I had to take it down, and he actually had one made for me, like on paper. Then she also got me this Bath & Body Works Essential Oils Lavender and Sandalwood Body Wash. And this has olive oil in it and lavender oil. And I have used this the past 2 days and I love it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Highly recommend this, and I actually needed body wash, so it was like perfect timing. And then, like I said, I'm a big I Love Lucy fan, and my mother-in-law got me this. And we are a little confused about it because I guess it was supposed to be Lucille Ball, which I think it totally could be if she had red hair, but it's blonde, and which Lucy was blonde before she had red hair. However, she was not blonde this old. So, I don't know, but I think, you know what, either way, whether this is Lucy or not, I think this is just beautiful. She got it for me to be a brush holder, but I'm actually going to be buying new brush holders for my room, which, like I said, I will explain in a little bit. But I think this is just adorable. I think it's so pretty. Definitely will go up as decoration in my room, and it has like a little pearl necklace, which is so pretty. But yeah, I just love this. My dad used to refinish antiques, and so I've always just kind of had that background. Like, I just love stuff like this, like old classic antiques. So this is just beautiful to me. She got me some makeup. So a while ago, a couple months ago, the Balm was having 50% off everything on their site. And I think she kind of wanted some ideas for me on what to get me for Christmas. So when they were having that sale, I told her to get me these. And we'll start off with the small item. This is an overshadow called, and I think they're called the Sex Pots by The Balm. You can use this wet or dry, and the shade is called If You're Rich, I'm Single. Which is funny, I suppose. But I just love these like plummy brown shades. I just think they're so pretty. So it comes like this. There is the little thing right there. I love their packaging. It's just so adorable. And I'm just going to swatch kind of what's in the lid here, because I did actually use this yesterday. So it is open. We didn't really go anywhere for Christmas. We just kind of stayed home. So I just kind of threw this on yesterday. But there is that. And super sparkly, super pretty. And you can use this as like an eyeshadow topper or as an eyeshadow by itself. Also wet or dry, which I think I already mentioned. So, couple more things. Next item she got me from The Balm was the In the Balm of Your Hand Volume 2. Last year I wanted the Volume 1, but I never ended up getting it, and now you can't buy it. And then this one I actually didn't really want, but the shade Alice Copper from the Rockstar palette is in here, and that's one of my very favorite burgundy shades, and mine is almost gone, and so I really wanted this, and for half the price I figured it was totally worth it, because I mean you pay $14 to $16 for a single eyeshadow anyway, so you might as well get the whole palette, right? So anyway, it looks like that. If you can see it. Sorry, the sun's starting to be like right there. You do get a big mirror in here. Don't want to blind you guys because the sun is right there. And then you get 5 of their best-selling, or 4 of their best-selling eyeshadows. You get the Mary Lou Manizer highlighter, which is like everybody's favorite highlighter from them. And then you get the Bahama Mama bronzer, which I have not tried. And then you also get 3 blushes. You get Down Boy, Frat Boy, and In Stain. So there are those. This shade right here is the one I was telling you about that is just one of my very favorite shades ever. Then we have the Mary Lou Manizer over here, which I do have in the trio that they came out with a couple years ago that my husband got me, which is right here. It's the Manizer Sisters, and it has all 3 of their highlighters in there, which I think they just came out with a 4th one. But yeah, I'm actually not a huge fan of their highlighters. Mary Lou Manizer would be the best one if I had to use one, but it's still almost just like a little bit too gold for me. But yeah, I love this. I love their packaging. I love their products. And I love that they do 50% off sometimes because it makes everything very affordable. So that is nice. Then I needed some things from Ulta, and I also needed to spend $41 to become platinum for 2018. And my mother-in-law told me just to go ahead and order a few things. I ordered the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel because I was scraping the bottom of the barrel for this one. I needed this so bad, so I got that. Just looks like that. It is probably my favorite brow gel. And then I got this NYX blush in the shade Mauve Me, which you guys know if you've been watching me from a long time ago, you know this is my favorite blush ever. It is one of their ombre blushes, but I just kind of mix it all together. This blush is absolutely beautiful. And then I ordered the NYX, what is this, makeup blender, blending sponge, whatever. And this actually, out of all of the blenders that I've tried Real Techniques, I've tried the Beauty Blender, I've tried the Sephora brand, I've tried NYX, obviously, a whole bunch of them, but this one is by far my favorite. I don't know what it is. The texture is different, but I love it. And you can only order this online. It is not in store at Ulta. Here is what it looks like. It does have a flat edge there, as you can see, which I love because this, it makes it so I can really get like under my eye. So what I do is I do my concealer with this side and do my foundation with the bottom round part. So yeah, and this gets huge when you get it wet. So yeah, I don't know. I just love that little guy. Definitely my favorite blender. After this, though, the Beauty Blender would be my favorite. So I really like both. But this is like $7.99 and the Beauty Blender is $20. So that one wins my heart. Okay, and then for the probably, I guess, my big gift from my mother-in-law, which she got us stuff together like as a couple as well. Like we got our first cast iron skillet, which we used to make steak on Christmas, which was amazing. And we also we got like some barbecue sauce and stuff from her from Jack Stack Barbecue, which is in Kansas City, which my husband and I ate at a couple years ago, and it is so good. If you live in the Kansas City area, you have to go and try it. It's so good. And she got us like some seasoning from there and some barbecue sauce. And then she actually also got us a order of Omaha steaks. So we got like steak and chicken, kielbasa. It came with some burgers. And then it came with like some apple tart and potatoes au gratin. And so far everything's been really good. We have quite a bit left. But yeah, we've eaten the chicken. We've eaten the filet mignon. That's what we had on Christmas. And oh, we've had some of the kielbasa, which is amazing. Like I've never had kielbasa like that. It was so good. And their burgers were really good too, which are like a steak burger. But anyway, so I am not a huge Jaclyn Hill fan. Sometimes I kind of go on spurts. Like sometimes I really like her, sometimes I really don't. And I am not a big fan of Morphe either. At least I have never tried their brushes, I should say. I think their brushes are probably okay. I would like to try some, so eventually I probably will. However, I have a palette by them that I'm not like in love with. But anyway, I had 20% off, and you know, I was spending the $41 anyway, and ordered the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. It comes with 35 eyeshadows, which I'm sure you have all seen. I'm sure you've all seen a tutorial with this and swatches and yada yada, because I am a little late to the game. However, I'm really, really digging this palette. It says, this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, which if you don't know, I'm pretty sure she has like 5 million subscribers now. So here is the palette, and I'm obviously not a huge cool tone fan or warm tone fan, but I really dig some of these browns in here. I like that she included some warm tone or cool tone browns for us girls who don't really like the warm shades. It's just nice to have the cooler toned transition shades and things like that. So I'm really digging this. I've been using the heck out of it. I don't have it on today, but this green down here, holy mackerel, this is beautiful. And it's called Diva. And then Enchanted is really pretty as well, which is a very, very dark green. So yeah, I mean, I think that this isn't something that I will use like every single shade, but it is definitely a good price for all the shadows that you get. Not to mention these are huge pans, and some of these shades are just absolutely phenomenal. So you know what, I mean, I may not be the biggest fan, but go Jaclyn. You know what, you're doing your thing, and that is all that matters. So anyway, yeah, I am very impressed with this, and I like it a lot. Only thing I don't like is the size, but I mean, all Morphe palettes are huge, so you know, I knew that going into it. But Anyway, my mom, she actually just gave me a gift card, a Visa gift card with a bunch of money on it. And I have placed a ColourPop order, I have placed 2 Tord orders, and I am going to IKEA soon, and I am buying my vanity. I am going to be buying some new brush holders, and also probably a bookshelf to put my palettes and stuff on. It's stuff that I have needed for a long time, and it is just time to do it. My vanity now is just a very small desk that I got at Target years ago, which I used to have a really big vanity desk, but when we moved, it was pretty scratched up, and I just decided to trash it because I knew we were moving to a state that had an IKEA, but I just haven't gotten around to going and getting my vanities. So I don't know if we're gonna go this weekend. It'll either be this weekend or in like 3 weeks. I am going to go get my vanity, and like I said earlier, just kind of revamp my room. I want everything to be pretty much white. Not everything will be, but yeah, I'm gonna get another one of those clothing racks and stuff like that, and just kind of like completely revamp my room, because now that I'm going to be getting my new vanity and the curtains, I got the curtains and all that stuff, I am going to do exactly what I've been wanting to do for probably 5 years. So I am so very excited to do that. I know exactly what I want. I have my list. I'm ready to go as soon as I can get there. So yeah, and I have my Alex 9 drawer. I have had this for I think 2.5 years. So yeah, I'm gonna get the Mickey desk, which has 2 big drawers. I just, I have all of my makeup sitting out, which I want some stuff sitting out, but I don't want this much sitting out. So yeah, it'll be nice to have the drawers on there. I want to revamp my Alex drawers because, I mean, I have so much, and, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know I'm very blessed, but I need to get rid of some stuff, organize a little bit better, all that. My Alex drawer used to be organized, like, to a T, but the first time we had to move with this little guy, I just never situated it as good as it was. So I am going to be working in here a lot, getting my room together and things like that. So very soon it's probably going to look a lot different in here, but I'm so excited. Yeah, I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year, and I will probably see you guys in 2018. Bye!